Can you talk back with us, John? Can you make another sensor go off, John? Can you make another sensor go off? Make the EMF go off.
My name is Lieutenant Colonel Lee R Wolfgram, and I am a storyteller.
Welcome to the bunker. Join us on this wintry evening as we conduct a paranormal investigation in the Grand House Hotel. The Grand House Hotel is in Rush City, Minnesota, about 45 minutes north of Minneapolis. It's still an operating hotel, but it's reportedly haunted. In fact, this spot, right out in front of room 1, where the creepy picture is the hot spot. So I selected room 1. We're going to focus out here to begin the investigation with my assistant Ghostbusters, my sister Shauna, my brother Daniel, who's kind of scary himself. Well, welcome back to the Colonel channel, and here we are in the Grand Hotel. It's now in the middle of the night, early morning, and the staff, the kitchen's closed, the bar's been closed for a while, so it's just me now. And I've got different equipment set up here. So here is crash. So that, give me another indication. Make the EMF go off, or give me an indicator on another sensor. Is someone here with me now? Anyway, so that is an application that's on the phone that supposedly uses input from all the different sensors. Somehow that is then extrapolated, that data is extrapolated and supposedly comes into an audible English, if it's set to English, word. Now, that could easily be transmitting random words, which I don't know. At this point, I haven't got an intelligence response out of it. In other words, it's not responding to a question. I have had multiple sensors, which was one of the things that I wanted to. So this is a hot spot we're in right now, in front of room 1.
The land.
The land. What about the land? Are you here with us now? Is someone here? Now, this is an old building. It creaks and it makes noise, and it's cold outside and it's snowing outside. I also have a digital recorder that's a very sensitive digit recorder right here. Anyway, we're going to walk out, and you see this will create sort of like a stickman figure of anything that it detects. Okay, so that does the stick man. That does the audio, and when we ask questions, we can go back into the audio and we can listen to that sensitive recorder and hear if there's a response. That's the spirit talker. This here is a frequency switching scanner with a temperature. It also has a temperature function here, but right now this is sweeping channels.
Suicide.
What about suicide? Is someone here committed suicide? Give us an indication. Some other sensor. Make a sensor go off. Make the EMF flash.
I died in the war.
Are you a vet? You died in what war? Are you a vet? If you're a vet, give us a signal. Make the EMF meter move. Change signal. Show yourself. Okay, so there was an example where the spirit talker says I died in the war, but I'm looking for a confirming EMF, some sort of EMF disturbance. I'm looking for a response to my questions that's recorded that maybe I can't hear now. The scanner isn't really giving anything. I'm going to change the battery on that, and I'm not getting anything indicator here. So what we're going to do here is we're going to give this a little bit more time to see if this hallway, because this is supposed to be...
Little girl.
Little girl? Is there a little girl here? And of course, I asked the question, and then later, maybe, I guess the theory being there could be something that's recorded on the field mic that's not audible here. So we're going to leave this run for a little while longer in this alleged hot spot, and we're just going to monitor.
Likely.
What is likely? So right now I'm getting the definite magic 8-ball vibe. As you can hear coming out of the spirit talker, it seems to be random, unprompted words, and I still haven't seen any indication from the EMF. We don't know about the sound yet. This, again, we don't know. Well, now we do. I don't know until I look back and see if there was anything that showed up when I'm not watching the camera. So we'll watch more.
Static.
What about the static? Can you make static? So you can see the sensor array that I sort of have set up looking down this hallway, and we'll move it to different locations. So here I have the spirit talker, which I'm not really sure if that is responding to anything. It seems to just come out with words, and when I ask a follow-up question, it doesn't really relate. So anyway, take that for what it's worth. This EMF detector, this actually has worked And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get two different sensors at the same time to go off. And I had that happen. I don't know if I actually got that on film, but earlier I had the spirit box temperature sensor along with the electromagnetic field sensor both going off, and that I consider to be at least unexplained. Whatever it is that's causing those devices to go off.
Hurting.
Hurting? Who's hurting? Did you hear that knocking? Now that knocking I only heard when I started to cut this up in editing, which is the whole reason why I recorded it in the first place.
My name is John.
Hi, John. Can you talk back with us? There's that thump again. Did you hear it? Can you talk back with us, John? Can you make another sensor go off, John? Can you make another sensor go off? Make the EMF go off. What's going on? Is this John?
Please keep talking.
Okay, so this may be going on. Okay, so it says keep talking. I'm getting the temperature alert. I'm going to reset that. I had EMF for a second. And this was, whether it was saying words or not, it's detecting some sort of interference with or change with the sensors, multiple sensors. This was a temperature where, and it could be the heat of my hand, honestly, and the EMF could have been me walking through, but there's already all the stuff that's here, and I walked through that camera several times, or walked in this area several times, so that's what I would say is unexplained. This time it was three sensors. It was the temperature sensor, it was the EMF flashing. I don't know what the recording is going to have after the fact. Okay. Are you back? Make the EMF change again. Make the EMF change again. Okay, I didn't reset that. So if it was the temperature of my hand, that would have continued to alarm, I would assume. So I'm resetting it to the null again. Give us another sensor indication.
I have many regrets.
Do you have many regrets? What's your name? Can you make the EMF change? Can you talk through the scanner box? Can you change the temperature? Can you do that? Okay. Make another sensor go off. Make another sensor go off.
People keep running.
What people? People here? Can you make another sensor go up? What's your name? Okay, make another sensor. That's temperature. Give us a... Resetting. Give us 2 sensors. Your turn to talk.
Recognize.
Recognize what? Do you recognize something? Should I recognize you?
Now I know those thumps aren't from anybody that's staying at the hotel, because we have the entire floor to ourselves and these rooms are all empty. Yet that banging sound was evident 3 times, and none of those times was there anyone anywhere near where the sound was emanating from. And on each occasion, it preceded other indications on the measuring devices.
All right, I'm gonna walk down here.
Join us for part 2, where we go downstairs and seemingly
Everett.
get intelligent response several times. It just gets scarier. Come back.
Good. Good. Can you show yourself on the camera? Can you stop the... Thank you. What's your name? What's your name? Okay. Can you stop that alarm? Can you stop that alarm? Is it
Williams.
Williams? Your name is Williams.